Smash. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the SmashCast. I'm Stevie.
And I'm PB.
And have you ever asked yourself the question, do I want to have intimate relationships with inanimate objects around my house? And if you answered yes to that question, you're in luck, sadly, because there's an entire subgenre of book that is specifically about that kind of thing. Right, Squammy?
Apparently. I'm
an Anchorman
as we're learning.
fan. I'm an Anchorman fan, and it gives a whole new meaning to the quote, I love lamp. Hopefully not that much, though.
I love lamp.
I love lamp. I like to bang lamp. So this all sparked from you making a video today about how you were reading the book Unhinged or listening to it, and I thought,
It was yesterday, but that's fine.
Oh, it was yesterday?
It was yesterday.
I saw it today, and so
Okay.
I bought it for $6 on Apple Books, and I listened to it. It's a 2-hour book, Unhinged.
Yeah.
I listened to it at work. And this book is about how a door, spoiler alerts, kind of, but you don't read this.
They tell you in the beginning.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
The
it's
door-
a door romance.
It's a door romance. The door comes to life, and then she shines the door's knob, and it becomes a dude. Right? I just messed all that up. The door is a door,
Maybe-
and then
maybe-
she shines his knob, and it becomes
was
a
like-
man.
I think you're okay. Yes, that is the premise. Let's just say from now on there'll be spoilers. So let's go. So what happens is the door is self-aware for some reason. You don't know why. He can see in. He can see from where he is and
Which
the
is
outside.
weird. He has no eyes.
He doesn't. And the
He's
other
got
thing
a
is,
peephole, but like,
yeah, and he does say he kind of makes it sound like he can look. His perception is one direction at a time. Like he does shift, which is
One
weird.
Direction, good band.
One Direction. Anyways, so yeah, so he's a door that's sentient, and then a robed man shows up and tells him, "Hey, you have to go," because he's in love with the what? What do we know?
I was just going to say, by the way, this is the book we're talking about, Unhinged.
And of course,
An
it's
erotic-
69.
It's the 69 on the front door. An erotic door romance by Vera Valentine. Please continue.
Yeah, so the door is self-aware, and he is in love with the woman who's his tenant in his the apartment he's connected to, because she shuts his door gently, and she's very nice, and apparently she's hot.
Yeah, as you
and
do.
then, As you do. And then he's very protective of her because her landlord is, spoiler alerts, a murderer for some girl that he killed, and he's obsessed with her, so she's the next victim, the door thinks.
Yep.
And then a dude in robes that you figure out later to be Zeus.
That was, I knew immediately it was Zeus because he was mentioning Hera. Or
As soon as he said Hera, I was like...
this is
is this-
obviously Zeus.
I was like, is this Greek mythology?
Yeah, you could throw that. I kind of like that they threw that in there, though, because it kind of made it more, okay, this makes a little bit more sense. Because Zeus was famously talked about as in he had sex with everything. So why
Yeah.
wouldn't he have sex with
He
a
was
tree
like,
that
I
was on
had
the
a
door?
few, and that tree was looking hot, so he fucked the tree. And the tree had an acorn,
Yeah.
and the acorn grew, and then they cut it down, and they made this door. So
Yep.
technically, he is half dryad, is what
Dryad?
Zeus says. Dryad. A dryad is a wood nymph. I wrote this down in my notes. A dryad
Lord.
is a wood nymph in Greek mythology, originally a spirit of an oak tree whose life is intrinsically tied to the tree's well-being. So
Yep.
half dryad, apparently, according to robed Zeus.
So this book is.
guilt
Go ahead.
tripped in. He got guilt tripped in by Hera to go take care of the door that is self-aware.
There's so much to say about this freaking book. But, oh, okay.
It's for a short book. There's a lot of things.
It's
And
2
I gotta
hours
say-
long to listen to. I had it like 1.8, which was like an hour and 10 minutes. It's nothing. And I was listening to it at work while I was inspecting houses, and I found myself wanting to like walk up to every door and go, "Hey, you real? Is there a guy in there? I don't want to
Excuse
touch
me."
your dick, man. I don't want to touch your knob."
Just like,
Because the knob is the wiener, and we know
knob
that
is the wiener.
because she uses the knob, as you do.
Yeah.
When you're into doors. My joke in a video I made today was like, hey, what happens when you come home one day? Because you already know she's into doors. What happens when you come home and she's with the window? That would certainly be a pain.
well, he does get jealous of the door at one point. Window pane. I like
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
He does get jealous of other doors at some
He
point.
does.
He
does
brings
that.
it up.
I forgot that. You made a video yesterday, I guess, about how I don't know how this is going to work with him not having a social security number. I like how they tied up all the knots at the end by just
did.
Zeus bringing in like a green card or
Yep.
what was it? Like a passport? I don't know. He brought him a wallet with an ID and a passport and money.
I don't know. I like how Zeus is this. I can't imagine him being that helpful, to be honest with you.
He's off to bang other pieces of wood to make other children.
He's like, okay, next I'm gonna fuck a cloud or something.
So I walked into this book thinking, okay, this is stupid, probably, and people are weird. And then I left the book going, you know what? I also am probably weird because I didn't hate the book.
No, I genuinely like the book.
It
Like
was a
for
good
what
time.
it is, it's
a
a
good time.
good book. Like it somehow totes a really good line of ridiculousness, but being aware it's ridiculous. Like it doesn't try to take itself serious, but it's not so ridiculous that it makes it impossible to follow.
That would have been horrible if it was like too serious. Like no,
It's like
just
I am
stop.
a door.
That's
Also,
a
the
door.
narrator
Oh,
kind of talked like an anime character to me.
yeah, he does. I figured like if you became a door, that's that character. Not
Me?
because of the voice, but because of like the attitude, like golden retriever doorman.
Yeah, I can take it. My only complaint of the door, and this is very specific, is that he uses the C word a lot, and I don't like that. And it's only because he's so sweet and innocent, and all of a sudden he throws the C word in there, and I'm like, whoa!
I remember that part. Like, oh, this came out of left field all of a sudden.
Yeah, he was like, oh, she's so beautiful, and then her, and I'm like, I was like, dude, you don't
Calm
know
down,
what
late night HBO. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, you don't know what half these words mean, and you went with that one?
yeah, because
Chill.
oh my gosh, you remember that show? Of course you remember it, but it's this Frosty the Snowman. You watch it every year for Christmas. It's like the 20-minute special or whatever from a long time ago. You know how Frosty comes to life? He doesn't know what anything is, but he knows what some things are, and it's just it falls in on its face, like the whole idea behind that.
Yeah.
He's like, happy birthday. He's like, wow, how do you know what a birthday is? Anyway, I thought of that with the door. Like he knew what some things were, but not other things that were less obvious. I don't know.
Well, he knows because he watched TV. That's supposed to be the explanation for a lot of it, is that he watched TV with her because of the
You
TV.
fill in the plot holes.
Yeah. So, well, that part, like, that's why I didn't really have a lot of issues. A lot of it made sense. The C word bothered me because he was like the sweet innocent thing, and just like, I was like, I'm not a huge fan of that word anyways, so I was like, dang, okay.
Yeah, I wonder, how do you come up with an idea for that? Are you just sitting at home one day and then you just look at your front door and think, you know what? Maybe. And then you just write a story about it? Or did you try it and thought it was good? And, you know, hey, hopefully other people out there like this kind of thing. And if they don't, I'm about to make them like it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, she,
I
the
need to ask
female
the
main
author
character,
this.
yeah, the Tana, the female main character, she apparently by the end of the book, Hera tells her she has to do that once a month because once a month
yeah.
he goes back to being a door, and she's like, "Yeah, I do," and she was like, "Good, I like, I like banging your door handle."
At
And
the
she-
end, when he becomes a door again, and she's, you know, going to town, and then the door starts moving into. I'm like, okay, calm down. And then the sound effects. The audiobook has door sound effects.
there's no sound effects in the book. There's one, and it's only like a. What if I could?
Yeah.
It's that sound. And
What
it's
does a
like,
door sound like when it climax?
Apparently, like an aggressive, like it's like an older knob too. Like you can tell from the weight. It's like a metal one. It's like a solid. It is a girthy door.
I learned something about myself while reading this book, and I already kind of knew this, but it was more embedded. I like praising. I like being praised.
What was that, Steven? Huh? What?
I like being praised.
You like,
I think we found this out when Samantha Brentmore called me a good boy, just jokingly, and I was like, what is happening? My childhood.
Yeah, Steven likes to be called a good boy. That's what Steven likes.
No, but she called him a good door. You're such a good door, and I'm like, I want to be a good door.
I want to be a good door. See, the thing is, I thought it was putting your business out there. But when you put in the group chat, you're like, but I'm not like into like praise. We're like, no, words of affirmation and praise kinks are not the same thing.
They may not be the same thing, but they do. Maybe they're related.
I would say they have the same words, but mean completely different things.
No, they don't have the same words.
Really? You're going to be like, you could be like, oh, thanks, man. You did a great job on this Primet. It's like, oh, you did such a great job last night.
Yeah, those are different words. First of all, you said two different sentences
Great
with
job.
different words.
Great job. Or you gonna be like, you're doing so
They're different
good.
words. I mean,
You're doing
you're
so
just
good.
playing
You
with
just got to, the
semantics
way
right
you phrase it is just different, and the context different.
Okay.
My point, it's different words. Also, I think it's funny because I'm the polar opposite of you in this exact scenario.
Here's the thing. Oh, never mind. Go on. Talk your talk.
Because you like
your talk.
you have a praise kink. I don't. I'm like, okay. I was like,
I
don't
don't know
want.
if I do. I just know that I'm not against it. Stop yelling.
Yeah. Okay. I'm saying that you are into that. I'm the polar opposite. Like, if you're being like, "Oh, you're doing so good," or like you're doing so good in that context, I'm like, okay. I would rather. I'd rather make you make sounds you don't control. I don't need the affirmation of the words. Like, that's more me. But if I'm doing something in like real life and you're like, "Oh, you did really great on this," I'm like, "Yes, thank you." I need those words of affirmation. So it's weird that I'm flipped on that from what
So
you
you
are.
need an attaboy, not a good boy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
See how those are different words?
They could be the
Back
same.
to my
thing.
point.
You can again. They could be the same words. You just have to
They
phrase
could
them
be, but
different.
they
I'm gonna
weren't
call
in either
Samantha.
examples that we have given.
I'm gonna bring Samantha back on here and be like, Samantha, I need you to.
Don't threaten me with an average evening. All right. Okay.
I mean, we should have her back on for tour season, anyways. So
We should, because I still need to hear her crow sounds.
her crow sounds like so far they just kind of sound like her, but a little more garbled.
That's exactly what she described. She said it sounds like me with some bird flavor.
Yeah, it's just a little more garbled, is what I would describe it. Wait, you haven't done the audiobook, have you? You only read it, right?
No, I just read it. Did the
she's
old
good.
eyeballs for it.
I don't
Anyway,
know
back
who the
to
guy is.
Unhinged.
Unhinged.
So this opened up a new genre, depending on how you pronounce it, of books to me. This sentient object books. I don't know. I feel like this is something a dude would write, because have you ever been a teenager, Squamer? You know how you're just always in pain when you hit teens. Your wiener's always hurting because you're just like, oh god. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know about hurting, but I did have a constant need to. Yeah, I remember one time in high school there was a chemistry book, and I remember looking at it, and all of a sudden I was like, son of a bitch, am I into this chemistry book?
Dude, the biology books, they're like the chicks with they don't even have skin, but you can like see parts
I'm
of it. Like, ooh,
God.
13.
Yeah, back when everything it took nothing, and you were just like, oh man.
The wind would blow and dad coming. Anyway, the point is, this feels like something a teenager would write. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get home, and then that little area between the couch cushions is looking great right about
I'm glad
now.
we're on the same. That was exactly the example I was going to bring up. Not that I ever did.
This
I
is
did know some
every experience that a guy has, and I'm sure women have the same experience, but not at all. Theirs is more like, oh, let's.
You know what? I did a lot.
Talk.
I don't know. I never did anything
know.
with the couch cushions. There was this kid I went to high school with that was like, no, my couch, you don't sit on that couch. And I was like, oh my God.
If that couch was real, it would have been pregnant by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the point is, I feel like the inanimate objects becoming sentient is more of a dude thing, but apparently there's a large chunk of the women out there that enjoy it as well.
I mean,
what is the appeal? I didn't hate it. I don't know what the appeal is, but
sturdy.
sturdy.
It's a sturdy door. I don't know. I don't know if this one was an appeal thing or just, I don't know. I thought it was, I don't know. I can't even describe why I like it. I think, well, I did say because it's not serious, but serious enough, and it's got a very good line. And the like voice actor was very cartoony for me. And
yeah.
he was like,
it's like,
yeah,
I feel
he's
like,
like, oh no, Tana, she's in trouble. Someone must save her. It's like the way he says everything. It reminds me of an anime character. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got to do something, Tana.
Someone must save her.
You
have to do Wait, I got one quote that made me laugh.
Okay.
He was like, you have to do the same thing you do with your shivering blue stick. She was like, shivering blue stick. And he was like, yeah, the thing you do. And she was like, are you watching me? He was like, no, you just keep the door open. So I figure it's fine. And
Yeah, he sounds exactly like that too. Like somebody doing a horrible impression of Barney. Hi, I'm here to fornicate with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it was...
my problem was I feel like she jumped into the sack with the doorknob a little bit too quickly. You have she has a dream, and the door visits her in a dream because she was given that ability by the gods, and then she wakes up and is like, "Hey, when in Rome or when in Greece or whatever.
I can't
And then she
say.
just like, backs it up to it.
Yeah. Yep. I can't say that I've ever done that one where I'm like,
Well,
hey,
you don't
should
have a
put your.
vagina, so you
Well, that's
can't really...
true, but like put your thing in this and it's gonna come to life. And I'll be like, nope.
I never had that dream. Yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. That sounds like a fun dream, but I don't think I would actually act upon it. As a
Yeah.
child, probably, but not as an adult.
I mean, maybe she's just down for stuff, you know?
Maybe I'm the problem.
You know? Don't kink shame her key shame. Darn it. I was trying to make a door joke. I couldn't make it.
well.
Didn't land.
I feel like we should leave that one open then. Or just close
Also,
it.
I like how his name is Driss because it's definitely Idris Elba.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
thought that too. I was like, who's they talking about? Idris Elba.
Yeah, because he was like your favorite
Avenger.
your favorite actor. So he's like
superhero.
yeah, he was like Idris,
Something like
and
that.
so they just call him Driss.
Idris Elba is everybody's favorite. This is a good
He is pretty
gentleman.
fantastic. I'm trying to see if we've got all through the points.
Well, this has basically opened up an entire world of other books that are like-minded, and what we have done. Well, I should take that back. What Nikki has done is she's compiled a list of these types of books, and we're going to go through. And I haven't read any of them, but we're going to go through them and read what they're about, and then give our, initial observations.
Holy hell,
about it,
I did not know. This list is so long.
I know we're not going to get through all of it, obviously, but let's start with the first one here. It's by the same author, and it's called Squeak, a balloon animal Omegaverse tale.
I did
What?
not have time to review these prior, and oh my god.
Yeah, okay, so we have a balloon animal one now. So she's banging balloon animals? Is that what's going on?
You know what? That's a no-go for me. Not even because of it would make that squeak noise. You know,
Yeah,
that,
that's
like,
why it's called Squeak.
Yeah, no.
I
Nope.
mean, that's a rough sound, though. Have you ever, rubbed a
Yeah.
balloon?
Yeah.
Not in an intimate way. I just feel like I'm being
No,
weird
you
now.
just-
No, it's like you just... It's
Yeah.
terrible.
You shoving that up there? No, sir.
It's
No,
going to
sir.
pop, too. I mean, unless it doesn't. I guess it
I mean, I want to know, is this also a Greek god that did Zeus bang something else and that's why this one's sentient? What is
I don't know. Let's read the
You know what would
summary
be
here.
really I just
no,
want to put out, it would be really funny if that was the premise for every one of this woman's books. Zeus is just out there
Zeus.
just banging everything and every time he's like, oh, Hera told me I had to come take care of this balloon animal because I
That would
couldn't
be
keep my dick in
hilarious.
my pants. That would actually be,
Really?
that'd be even funnier.
A pencil? A pencil? How did you even do that? Zeus? Really?
Oh my
a
God,
hole
there's-
punch?
Oh
A
my God,
hole
there's-
punch.
There's two. There's the squeakle, a balloon animal. The squeakle. There's a sequel to
The
Squeak.
squeakle. That sounds like a Disney thing.
It makes me think of Kronk's New Groove, where it's like squeaking,
Squeaky,
squeaking,
squeaker, squeaking. Yeah.
squeaking.
Hey, that's a good movie reference. Well done. That's before
Yes.
your time. All right, let's do the summary for this balloon animal. Okay, here we go. A dedicated art student at her local community college, Poppy, practically lives inside her sketchbook. Drawn to the distracted crowds of the local zoo, her planned day of anonymous figure sketching is interrupted by the charming Sebastian and his brooding, borderline rude friend, Keen. It's got all the makings so far. This is just like a normal romance book. Little does she know the two have a twisted secret that defies imagination and the pressure. Okay, when do we get to the balloon part?
I think at the end of the third paragraph.
Squeak is a menage. Menage? Menage?
Menage.
hell was that?
Oh, it's man. Wait, it's
Menage? I'm an idiot. So
I don't. I'm gonna
Squeak
Google
is
it.
a balloon animal.
You keep talking.
Shifter, Omegaverse. Okay. There's a balloon. Ugh. Here we go. OV designations in Omegaverse specific contexts like nodding, heats, ruts, nests, mate bites, bondings, and more. You'll find a full list of content notes at the beginning of the book, which can be viewed in the sample. Oh, speaking of, whenever I was listening to the content warnings of Unhinged, it was like having sex with a doorknob, door play. And then there was one right after that said talking to a police officer. I was like, why did you put that in there and wedge it between? It was hilarious. I guess
You
that's
know
a
what
trigger
is
for some people.
scarier than banging a doorknob? Police.
Police. I mean, to some people, obviously. Okay, so
Mm.
I don't care about the balloon one. Honestly, I'm gonna give that 1 star.
Well, what is it?
Already.
Yep. Well, it must have been good enough because there's a fucking squeakquel.
If you weren't satisfied with round 1, here's round 2.
Oh my god, the second one is a polyamorous balloon. A male plus
Ooh.
male plus male plus female. Does that mean he's got 3 dicks? Is that what that means? In one hole? Is that
Oh,
what
it's just one, like an amoeba of a male, a bunch of dudes.
I don't
It's
I
like
don't
its
know.
own orgy walking around. I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Let's move on. I'm not feeling the squeakquel or the squeak.
Just
I'm not
the
feeling either one of
noise.
them.
The noise, like knowing what the noise sounds like, no
Yeah.
chance. No
Yeah.
chance. The squeak would no. Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. This one is called My Date. This is so stupid. My date with a rubber ducky. Oh, no. Just no. Okay, first of all, I got so many questions. Why
Is it
would
just
you write?
shoving it up there?
What is this? What are you giving somebody a bath? Your kids a bath one day and they have the little rubber ducky, and then they go to bed and you're like, you know what? I
It's
can
a
see potential in this little
sentient
toy
object
animal.
calendar series, a shared series curated by some of your favorite off-the-wall authors. Vera Valentine's one of them.
What are you reading?
It's the end of My Date with a Rubber Ducky.
Oh. Well, here's the.
Oh,
first
it's
of
like
it.
weekly weird stories is what I'm getting from this. Because this one's My Date with a pair of gray sweatpants, and then there's a date. The first one's January 2nd. The second one's January 9th, so it's like a weekly.
So there's
thing.
a bunch of these.
Yeah. Is there 52 of them? Because that would check out mathematically.
I like how they have 4.1 out of 5 stars.
I mean, My Date with a white T-shirt, My Date with a water object. Yeah, see, there's January 23rd, January 30th, according to.
Is this the same person?
Well, it said it's a mixture of all the people.
My date
curated.
with bubble tea. How the heck are you going to do anything with bubble tea?
Well, I mean, people do like the egg thing, where
Egg. What's the egg thing?
you put eggs up in your hoo-ha.
What does that have to do with bubble tea?
Well, I was thinking like bubbles are kind of like they got the little sugar pops.
How are bubbles like eggs?
They're both kind of like. Well, the bubbles aren't actually bubbles. Bubble tea. Have you ever had bubble tea?
No, maybe I'm the problem.
Bubble tea is like. Am I thinking the wrong thing? No, bubble tea is the thing that's got like the little sugar balls at the bottom. Those are the bubbles.
Okay, still same question. How are those like eggs?
Because the eggs aren't real eggs. They're like they do dragon eggs where you like put a thing up there and then they go into the dragon inserter thingy and then they get stuck up there.
Do you know this from experience?
I don't know this from experience. I just know there was I
have a dragon egg, but it's a candle. Can you do something with that?
Well,
It's even got a little pull string in case it gets stuck.
No, I was thinking Bad Dragon. That's like a company that sells things, and it sponsored one of the fantasy events.
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it?
Why wouldn't it?
Okay, my date with bubble tea. My date with caps lock? What the now this is a concept. That's not even that's what? My date with caps lock. She's written 69, of course she has. She's written 69 spicy scenes and now has a severe case of writer's block.
You gotta
What's
read
a romance writer to do? Get away on a writing retreat and try out an old typewriter she found in the cabin she's renting, of course, but the caps lock key is stuck and all she gets are capital letters. What letters?
Letters that
Letters
aren't
that aren't-
content to stay on the page. Also,
Oh my
I'm just picturing
God.
her just being like, just over and over again. It's like that episode of Friends where she just keeps saying 7, but it's just a number. She's like,
Yeah.
Seven.
Watch this would actually be a serious book. Like, oh, my daddy was killed with caps lock, and I wrote a book about it or whatever. Oh my gosh.
My date with
I'll tell you
rock,
what.
paper.
In terms of creativity, this one takes the cake already.
Honestly, we need to get on these. My date
now
with a Leif Erikson statue.
Oh, that one makes more sense because
That makes sense, but I'm like, what? Does it move, or are you just going at it in the middle of town?
Oh, my date with an unidentified flying object.
My date with a mountain?
No. My date with an ampersand. You know what? I've looked at an ampersand before, and I've thought to myself, I would love to share a bed with that. Because of the way it, like, squiggles, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it'd be a good cuddler. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, I'm too stuck on the mountain. How do you mount a mountain? First off, what part is what? How does that even work? The other ones at least are small enough. I could kind of get it.
Read the thing.
Okay. Joe has always felt connected to the Appalachian Mountains.
Joe? Is it a dude?
I don't know.
That'd make more sense if it was a dude, like you find a cavern. And
well, that makes sense, I guess.
I'm gonna
It's
go
like,
in
is
there.
it one rock or is it the whole mountain? It's okay. Hang on. It's why she became a park ranger.
Oh, she.
And it's why when an unavoidable asteroid is head for Earth, she decided to spend her final hours hiking to her favorite place, the top of Mount Mitchell. She just doesn't realize Mitchell wants to mount her in return.
How does that work?
I don't know. Mitchell spent eons on Earth until Joe set forth on him. Then his conscience finally burst forth. Every moment spent together seems to bring him closer to life, feelings, and her.
You know,
she's all that he can think of, and he'd love to show her every heart of an inch of himself. Will Joe and Mitchell be able to reach their peaks before the asteroid hits, or will the world end before they get their happy end?
Wow, we're throwing a world ending in there too. Have you ever seen Moana?
She's banging a mountain. It's a world. It's an apocalyptic world.
Have you ever seen Moana?
I have.
You know how that's a mountain, but it's
That's
like
fair.
a person.
I think it's technically
Maybe it's
an
like a
island,
dude.
but it is part of it. Yes.
Either
Yes.
way, it's a
Tahiti.
mountain.
Tahiti.
Yeah, Tahiti.
Yeah, heart of
Yeah.
Tahiti. Yeah, that part makes sense. Although
Maybe
I don't
he wants
want.
to
I
give
wouldn't want
her
to take
his
any part of that.
D.
I don't. You know what? We're gonna have to read these. We're talking smack, but then again, we were talking smack, and we were both liked Unhinged.
I did not hate Unhinged. It's
Yeah,
an absurd book, and it's not like anything.
No,
it's a work of literary art, but
No, it's
it
ridiculous.
is a good time, and
But
you know what
it's-
you're getting into.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised at how much I actually enjoyed it. Like I wanted to finish it. I wanted to.
We were
find out what
talking
happened.
smack, but it was a good book.
And if you're the type of person that likes to check off quantity in terms of reading each year, there's an easy read. There's one extra book. A lighthearted utensil romance. I like.
Which one's that?
It's just after. I skipped a bunch. All right, here we go. My date with a light bulb.
Yeah, that one actually seems
Plugged
pretty
in or not plugged, or screwed in or not screwed in.
I can tell you with absolute certainty you should not do that. If you've ever seen like any medical drama show, it's not a great idea.
People bang lights in medical drama shows.
People put them in their butts.
Bulb side or screw side?
Bulb side.
No.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying it's a
What?
terrible
No,
idea.
no.
But, well, there's that.
What if it
and then-
breaks? What if you like
that's the
clinch
point.
and it
That's
just
why it's always-
shatters?
That's why it's not a good idea.
And
And
also,
also,
you're gonna say that's why they do it, just to get
no,
that.
that's why in the show it's always like a thing. In Scrubs, what they ended up doing is he put it in there, and then they put a balloon in there, and then they inflate the balloon and then pull it out so it doesn't break. Also the other thing is, and this is actually a thing, medically speaking, your jaw, there's a certain point where you can open it wide enough. If you put a light bulb in there, it gets stuck because your jaw can't reopen large enough to get it back out. So it's like a legit thing that has happened a lot.
Why are people putting light bulbs in their mouth?
I mean, I think it's mostly kids, or people are stupid, but it's like a legit problem because once it's in there, you can't get it out. So they have to I don't know how they actually handle it. I know in the show, The Good Doctor or something like that, they put a medical surgery bag around it and then he closes it. But since the surgery bag is can't be broken, they just pull it out that way. But
That's a bad idea.
it's not a good
Pun
idea.
intended. Pun
but I am
intended.
saying-
a good idea is a light bulb above your head. A bad idea is a light bulb in your head.
And there was one movie I saw. There's one I saw where like that was like a torture method. They were like, we're gonna put this light bulb in there and you can't get it out, and then you're gonna bleed to death when you bite it down. But actually, to be honest with you, I've only seen these in shows. I don't know if it's actually true. So I've never researched.
I'm not going to
myself.
Google it because I'm already on several lists for the things we talk about anyway. Okay. All right, next.
That's fair.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Check this out. Same author. We got 2 books here. Book 1, Get in My Swamp, an ogre love story. Book 2, Stay in My Swamp, an ogre happily ever after.
This is Vera Valentine.
Book 3, Get out of my swamp. I'm done with. I'm kidding. No, this is GM Fairy.
Oh,
Sounds like a made up.
I
name, but
ironically I've seen the cover of that on TikTok. It was a TikTok book for sale.
Get in my swamp. Let's see.
And there's like a
let's read
voice. I don't know if it's actually a voice actor or if it was AI, but it was like a dude that kind of sounded like
it. Swamp. Or, Shrek.
yeah.
It's got 3.7 out of 5 stars with 1,359 reviews. Oh wait,
I don't think that's
3.1.
technically a sentient or inanimate object. That's just
Well, let's read
Shrek.
about it, shall we? Here we go. When Liana stumbles upon Beck, the ogre's trap, and becomes his prisoner, she's determined to get away, but it doesn't take long for things to start heating up between the two. Beck is trying to protect her, and Leona can't help her body's reaction to the buff green monster. Come on. The lines between captive and captor become blurry, and the passion between becomes a raging fire. Neither one of them can put out. Yeah, that's not sentient objects. Are you objectifying Shrek, Nikki? Why are you putting this on our list here?
I don't know, but this one is beached and breached. When the fortune winds finds itself on a rough end of an ironic hurricane Gus, a freak accident results in an intriguing turn of fate. Now sentient and entwined with a mythical creature, the former shrimp boat explores its sexuality with the unwitting help of an intrepid, lust-dazed first responder.
Oh, no. You say shrimp boat?
A shrimp boat.
I just think of Bubba Gump.
Yeah, this is my first thought, too.
Oh, I was wrong. Okay, whenever I said a lighthearted utensil romance, there's 4 books of this. The first one is called Forked. The second one is called Spooned. The third one is called Knifed.
Just because they were knifed.
And the fourth one is called Serviced.
I'm kind of disappointed the
And
last
they're
one's
all-
not sporked.
Yeah, they're all lighthearted. I like that word.
Well, I would
Rather
hope
than
so.
Huh?
I would hope so. Like, the alternative is what? Like, super serious forking romance?
Hardcore utensil romance?
Hardcore utensil romance. This is the only way we do utensil romances around here.
Who keeps
Don't
taking
even-
all my spoons? If you're a
Don't-
parent, you know your kids just take spoons and they leave them in their room. Hopefully they're not reading these books and doing these things. All right, this next one is called Stuffed, and I'm assuming it's about a turkey. Let's find
I
out.
would think so. It is almost turkey time. Actually, you know what? It definitely is because I've heard about people reading it during. I'm going to have to read it for Thanksgiving.
God.
I'm surprised there's not like a Halloween one.
Oh, God. Annie's favorite pillow is more than just a feather-filled cotton sack. He's alive, but no one knows it. Did Zeus have sex with a pillow and made a baby pillow?
Oh, I think it would be like sex with like a
pulsing magic. What'd you say?
bird. I was going to think it was going to be sex with a bird because you fill birds with feathers. So then the feathers puts them to life.
Dude, if you hot pulsing magic weaves between his fibers. Each time she touches him, all he wants is to be the man Annie needs. Soft,
I just want to be
moldable, and ready to cater to her every desire.
Still can't do that. I need to work on it.
You can't do that? That one sounds like I just had a burrito.
Pounded by produce, a veggie love
Oh,
tale.
dude, do you remember that movie? Freaking the cartoon food movie where they end the movie when they're all banging?
What is that called?
I hated that movie.
It was just like what was
Hot
that
Dog
movie
Party or Wiener
Yeah.
Party.
called? Yeah.
Something like that. Oh God, it was. It ended with a food orgy.
Sausage Party. That's what it was called.
Sausage party. By the way,
It
this
was-
is not going to be monetized more than likely on this episode.
It was a dumb movie, and then it was just weirdly over the top.
Yeah, I
sexual
hated
again.
every second of it.
Um,
Double stuffed. Ooh, there's stuffed, and then there's double stuffed. Kind of like Empire Strikes Back.
what
but
the hell is Kyleverse? Continue talking. I'm gonna Google this.
Hey, oh Jesus, Hayseed, a scarecrow monster romance. Okay, now we're just getting. I don't want to yuck someone's ickies or whatever. I don't want to ick someone's yuck.
Yuck someone's yums.
I don't want to step on somebody's scrumptious desires, but maybe not scarecrows. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's... Can we draw the line? You know what? Maybe I'm the problem. I like the Unhinged book. Let's see here. What's full of ears? What? Why is it a question? What's full of ears and always listening? And then it doesn't give us the answer. The Harvest Festival has come to Kern Creek again. And that's right. And farm girl Massey is excited to take in the sights, sample her favorite fall treats, and enjoy the evening. But when her out-of-control boyfriend, obviously, Daniel, crosses a line in a drunken rage, she flees into the dark of the cornfield to save herself, exhausted, scared, and somehow lost. I thought I was going to say, and somehow horny, and somehow lost in the very fields she grew up exploring. The full moon reveals an unexpected addition to the stalks, a scarecrow she's never seen before. No mere decoration. Old druidic magic has given the strange straw man, Corbin, his name's Corbin, a century's reprieve on equinox night. Still no.
Okay.
Still no.
I mean, at least it's man-shaped, but to be honest with you...
I take it back. I'm into it now because it's like a shadow daddy, right? It becomes... Tuck me in while we read this scarecrow. It's like a shadow daddy, but like it was a scarecrow, and it's like, ooh, scare macro. You know what I mean?
I feel like that is one step away. Like, depending on how that's taken, that's either like a romance or a horror movie immediately. Like,
what is romance other than horror, but like in a good way? You know what I mean?
I guess. But
Dark
like,
romance, I mean.
Like, do you know anything, like, scary movies are based around scarecrows coming to life? There's like 4 episodes of Supernatural about it. It's just like, I mean, they're terrifying to look at, especially at night.
Hey.
Like, can you imagine that thing coming to life? You'd be like, my first reaction would not be like, take me. It'd be like, I'm going to die.
I feel like if we've learned anything from the internet, it's that for every scary thing out there, there's a person that wants to bang it.
I mean,
I'm not into these things personally, but I'm not going to, roll over somebody's yays or whatever you say. Okay, here we go.
Fear play is a thing. That's all I'm saying.
Fear play?
Fear play. It's exactly
like being
what you think
afraid?
it is. Yep.
And playing?
Yep.
I don't like being afraid because I have a heart condition now. So please don't scare me. I don't want to die of a heart attack because the scarecrow came to life.
And try to put it in my butt.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Speaking of butts, this is called Pushin' Cushions.
I thought that was the one you just read. Is this a different one?
Pushin' Cushions? No,
no, that was Stuffed. Sorry. Go ahead.
I read, what was that one called? That one was called Hayseed, the one I just talked about.
Oh, okay.
Pushin' Cushions is a parody sentient object romance intended for audiences over 18. Well, I would hope so. This is intended for the Scholastic Book Fair. Please know. The story contains intimate relations between a human man and a demon-possessed furniture. Okay. Check interior content. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Back to furniture. Like, oh, that shit. Like, what? Okay. Damn it. Who gets the idea? Who gets the idea to write these books? Are you just sitting on your couch one day and then you move real quick and you're like, oh, I like the way that felt in my butt. Let's write a book about it.
I mean, I think that one at least makes kind of sense. Also, apparently there's a thing called the Kyleverse. I don't know if you read down, but I ended up Googling it. It is Kyleverse is a bunch of books by Nicole Parker. And this seems hilarious to me. I'm going to read some of these, but weird things happen to people around Kyle, but he goes with the flow. Try anything once attitude usually leads to a good time. The Kyleverse is a series of sentient object romances, short stories. Kyle isn't the main character, but he shows up to help the plot in one way or another. The stories are sequential but can read as standalones. Okay, so the first one is Rake. Taylor is a girl who needs... This one kind of makes sense to me if I'm honest. Rake, like okay. R-A-K-E.
Gotcha.
Taylor is a girl who needs to get her leaves in the bin before trash pickup. Connor is a rake in every sense of the word. Kyle is a best friend who's along for the ride. What started out as a weird day will turn into so much more. Taylor knows that she needs to clean up her yard before trash pickup tomorrow, but when she heads to the garage to get her supplies, something seems off. Luckily, her best friend Kyle is available to offer his services. When the two come together to deal with the leaves, Taylor meets Connor, who rocks her world. Honestly,
and he's a rake?
I guess she just put. I would
Have you
assume
ever
she just
stepped on a rake and thought to yourself, "Oh, I'd like to bang this"? No. You want to break
No.
the rake and cry. I hate rakes.
You think that one's bad? The next one's
Daddy was killed by a
faulty.
rake. What?
Faulty is it's basically one of those like it says Chloe's drawn to a toy store where she acquires a cute new furry friend with some quirks, and the picture kind of looks like one of those like what were those things that when we were a kid they had the big eyes and the ears that moved?
Furbies.
Furbies. It looks like a Furby. That's
Hey, I had a lot of good times with Furbies. Not really. I'm kidding. Those things smelled like remember the smell of a Furby when it was on for too long?
I don't think I ever had one. I think my parents were like, these things are freaky and didn't buy me one, which was a right choice
you were
because
too
they're
busy,
weird
like-
looking.
Y'all were too busy counting all your money. I forgot.
We were middle class.
Middle class with direct TV.
Wrapped. Birthday presents don't talk. Obviously, some do.
I love the taglines. These are obviously like when they write them, they don't think, "Oh, this is going to be the next Tolkien." It's like we know this is absurd, and we're going to have fun with it.
Lena comes home to quite a large gift box waiting for her with the note, "Do not open till your birthday." When her birthday finally arrives, she finds out the present is something more than she expected. I'm going to read these. I really hope they're I really hope that she did the voice like audio for these.
And then the sound effects of a present, like
Yeah, just like I do like how for Unhinged there was the only sound was the doorknob. There was
Yeah.
only one sound through the entire book, and it was a doorknob.
it was the only one that mattered in my book.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna look up see if Kyle versus audio. Oh wait, maybe I'm already on her website. Let's see if
I think it would be fun to try to. Well, go ahead. While you're looking, we need to figure out what would be the best inanimate object books.
no, there's no voice acting spot. Listen, can I do that for you, ma'am? Can I be your voice actor for these
There
tiny
we go.
series? That
You
would be
already
fun.
you already kind of sound like the guy that did the door.
Oh, you mean? Well, I can do that voice, but I
Yeah.
was doing. I do appreciate that you're like that's exactly what he sounded like.
That's not what you sound like. It's how you like. It's like your vibe. Like, oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, he did the.
It's
I
like
can
a
do the. I
Josh.
can do the. I have to like back up because I can only do the voice he did loud. Like, oh no, Tana is hurt. I will help you. It's like the way he says it. It's like
Yeah, the whole
I will
book was
help
told
you
from his
like you did
perspective.
with your shivering blue stick. And she's like, shivering blue stick. Wait.
Yeah.
So, yes.
What would be the best object book? A feather pen.
I
'Cause
feel
it's
like
elegant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's pointy. I mean, see, the thing is, I would come at it with too much logic. I don't think I'm gonna
Hey,
be
maybe
able
that's
to.
what we're missing in this genre of book is logic.
I don't know. I think she did it with Unhinged. Like it was a logical, like step by step of how we got to the end. You know what I mean? I do like how if he gets basically killed and turns back into a door to heal himself, which does seem very Greek mythology if it weren't for the fact that it was a door. Like I could totally see in a book. Like, let's take out the door part of it, but like in a Greek mythology book, someone like who is a dryad gets mortally injured, they turn back into a tree to heal, and then they turn back. That seems like something that would happen in like a Percy Jackson book.
There's
or
so
something
much
like that.
thought. You know what we need to do? We need to do a deep dive. Like a fantasy
We do a
fangirl style deep
deep
dive.
dive into
into
fantasy
just
lore.
Unhinged and stretch it out to where it's even longer than the actual
You
2
know
hour
what? We need to
book.
call Lexi Nicole. Be like, listen, we need to do an episode together, and it needs to be on this book.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Maybe an axe hand, like an axe. That could be cool. It's like it could become like a lumberjack, right? And his name is Mark. I hate it already. Not Mark. What's a cool name? Bruce. Bruce. I don't know names.
I imagine Paul for some reason because of Paul
Paul?
Bunyan.
Oh, okay. Paul Bunyan. Okay, so there's
Like,
an axe
it's a
named
cool
Paul,
name
right?
like Mark.
Yeah. Forgive me. There's an axe named Paul, right? Or it's just an axe, and it's granddad's old axe, and he's been imprisoned by probably Zeus somehow, or maybe Zeus. Zeus had, what are you reading now? What are you laughing at?
when you click Nicole Parker, the one that had the whole Kyleverse series, I clicked
Yeah.
her website and it says no questions, just orgasms.
That's her tagline to her person.
That's the
Hey,
first thing that comes
cutting
up when you
straight to what's important. No
Oh my
questions.
God.
Just the goods. Anyway, so Bruce is an axe, right? And he's been imprisoned by the gods in his granddaddy's old axe. But then, further down the line, he's been an axe. He's been used by all these men. A lovely lady moves into the house, and then her soft hands really ignites him in a passion. And then one night under a full moon, because those are always used for some stupid reason, it becomes Paul. But it's not Bunyan. It's like Paul Bunyan. And they,
Those are chips, Steve.
hey, maybe they could be chips too. He could be like, I don't know, maybe he's chips on the weekend.
Yeah. Okay, I can't get away
Or maybe
from this.
maybe his name
website.
is Chip.
The chip.
Yeah, you're distracted. We're supposed to be recording right now.
I know, but I'm distracted by this. There's a book called Fully Charged where she bangs the Energizer Bunny.
Did it just keep going?
There's
And
just
going,
so many.
and
There's
going,
one that's Santa's
and
sack.
going?
And then there's-
I wonder, like, do people take these books seriously? I know we
don't
are
know.
joking right now, but again, I liked Unhinged.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, I can't say anything because I liked the book. So like, I would totally give these a chance. I want to see how they are, but I can't imagine she's very like these authors were like, this is a serious work of art.
Like, they're very
When she
somber
put-
and brooding with their interviews. Like,
Yeah.
I was in the forest meditating, and it came to me this idea, and I penciled it on my journal. I don't know why they would talk like this, but I penciled it on my journal, and I came back and I typed it up on my typewriter, and the caps lock was stuck, and I was like, oh yes.
I thought it was just gonna be like, one day I was walking out of my bathroom and my door got stuck, and I was like, oh yeah.
I bet I can get it unstuck with a quick.
It was like, or maybe she started with the idea of like, what if Zeus would like just started banging everything? So like a tree led to a door, led to what if the girl banged the door? You know what? We need to get more. We need to get more books. Let's see if we can get some of these authors on here. And be like, we need to discuss.
Yeah, we need a sentient object romance author. We need like the best, not the best, but like the most popular one.
Who do we think that? I bet that would be the Unhinged woman. She's written a lot. What is Vera Valentine? Let's see what she.
Probably at this point. Let's have her on. And play with her. Not play with it. Get in her noggin. I was gonna say play with her noggin, but that sounds weird. Get in her noggin, her head, and be like, why? That's my first question. You've written these books. Why?
Oh, there's there's one where she bangs the Kool-Aid man.
Hey, that's
Cold
weird. No one's
Sweat,
ever.
that's what
No
it's
one.
called.
Okay. First of all, that's glass. Please.
Hey,
don't do
there's a
that.
book called Let's Smash.
Copyright infringement. That's what I'm saying. Who wrote it? Let's
By
get 'em
Vera
on.
Valentine. Or Vera Valentine.
Oh, she did.
Oh, Vera V. Pierce? Oh, maybe it's just like a different. Oh,
Anyway,
this is
back
like
to the Kool-Aid Man
this is
because
like
this
a
is bothering me
genuine
now.
one. Yes.
Has anyone ever looked at the Kool-Aid Man and thought, yeah?
Hey,
I mean,
someone
he
hear
always
me
says
out.
that's his tagline. Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. Oh yeah. Every time he says that, it just gets
I mean-
people going. Maybe it's the busting through the wall. Like, oh, he has power. He's able to defend me because he can bust through anyone's wall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, indeed. Maybe that's what it is. Is that his tagline in the book? You think? Or did they have to move it for copyright
I don't
reasons?
know.
So it's like a
I don't know if
teen
there's like a
version,
copyright on. I don't think you can copyright. Oh yeah. I don't think.
I don't know. Maybe they have to change it like, oh, probably, or something weird like that.
Okay, I'm just going to read you the tagline. Cold Sweat is a parody MF sentient object romance novella between a human woman and a large glass pitcher of cherry chill-assist drink mix. No, that is not a metaphor. It's made of glass. Yes, I'm referring to exactly what you think I am. Yes, this was written by the same woman who wrote the door one and the balloon ones and the boat one. At this point, you know what you're getting into, friends. I like it. See, I don't think she takes herself serious, so we should have her on here.
Speaking of boat, I got this book in the mail. This
Oh.
is a sentient ship, and I don't think it's that kind of sentient though. But now I'm second guessing. Like the book is, or the ship is sentient.
Oh.
It's called Ship of Spells by H. Leighton Dixon.
We're such children. Dixon.
Yeah, but it has a sentient ship on it. But I think it's like a fantasy romance kind of book. It's not one of these, hey, you got a knob on your ship?
Well, I would hope that looked like a thick book. If it was like a 20-hour book of just ship banging, I'd
Yeah,
be
that's
very
another thing.
surprised.
These books, these sentient object books, they're rather short, and they should be, because
I mean,
once you get there, you're kind of done. You don't want like chapter 28 kind of thing.
chapter 28.
Part 3. Oh
What
Lord, I was
else
done
can I use
in
on this
part
door?
1. Yeah, I did like back to Unhinged when he did get shot. I liked how she went and got some putty or whatever, wood putty from the store. She was like, "I'm so sorry, I don't know how to fix doors."
She fixed it just right.
Fixed it. I'm
She
gonna
fixed
put
her.
that in my medicine cabinet. Just wood putty. Maybe it'll work for me.
I mean, do you want a door boyfriend? No? Okay.
I mean,
Honestly,
I don't know. I like
I don't
I
know.
like
Maybe. I'm open to new
I
ideas.
like the idea of being protected, and the door is like the number one protection between me and murder or robbers.
Well, that is true. And that was a concern in the book because once he became human, she no longer had a front door. That is an issue.
Dude, what if? Now go with me, right?
Hit me.
Put your thinking cap on, right? What if you have and somebody should write this. You have a door romance, and then you have a door knocker, Mort, and they're in competition between one another with this tenant of this apartment building or this apartment room, house, apartment. What am I saying?
I mean, I could totally see the.
Fix me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I also think it would be funny.
And there's like a
banter because-
competition. It's a why choose, but it's a door knocker and a door. Yes.
Or I think you should change it where like the door is only obsessed with the tenant and the knocker is obsessed with the strangers because only strangers knock on your door.
Well, then that's no longer. Who cares? Then
Well, I'm
go your
just saying,
separate ways.
I think it would be funny. Well, yes, but I also think it's like, well, maybe they can't. They have to choose. That would be the. Okay.
They have to choose
You know what I mean?
between. They only.
They have to pick
what?
out from the person be like, well, I want to be with her forever, and the other guy being like, I want to be banging strangers forever.
Oh, because you can't
They're
what's the
they
word? Detach. Thank you,
Yeah.
me. You can't detach them. They're like.
Yeah.
Like twins that grew together. What are those called?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't really think this all the way through. Maybe your point works out easier.
Yeah, because what is missing, like we've discovered, we've talked about, is logic. Actually, no. Like you said, Unhinged is very. They tie all the knots. nicely.
Everything, as much as it's ridiculous, it does logically, like, you can connect each step. So,
I mean, I'll never look at a door the same way.
I mean, do you think when she started, I want to know what came first. Is she was like, okay, so the door's alive. Why is the door alive? Who would bang a door? Zeus. Zeus bangs everything. So,
I didn't hate that part of the story. Again, it was so out of left field, but it made sense in the story.
I need to read more to see how the other objects came alive is my question. Like, is there going to be a magic hat? Happy birthday. Or like, how does that happen?
I don't know. It's also not written terribly. Like you would think that these are written in like crayon or something, but no, it's like a normal written book. It just happens to be about, a woman's door fetish.
You know what? We're going to need to reach out to this woman. She resides in North Carolina with her husband and pets and an overly ambitious schedule.
I bet her husband is adorable.
Dude, what do you think he thinks of these things? Like, if she just like she's writing it and he's like, I'm getting rid of.
You know what he
the front
thinks?
door.
He thinks, when is that royalty check coming? Sweet. That's what he's thinking.
Probably.
Let's go out
I
to
mean,
eat, guys.
I think
Why do
she
you have so
has
much
the-
money? Don't worry about it. We sell drugs.
You ever thought about banging a door? Well, I did so much so that I wrote a book on it.
And so much so that people bought it. So I am not the issue, guys. Everyone else is. No, it's bringing people together. Again, I would actually recommend the book. To people
It's like
that read romance and stuff like that. It's not
if
a
you
bad
want,
book.
it's definitely a good palate cleanser book. Like you're like kind of in a funk.
And again, it's quick.
It's
Check
it's
it off
quick.
your Goodreads.
Get right through it. And
5 stars. I'm kidding. It's
Yeah.
not 5 stars.
I don't know if I give it 5. But
I
would say
can't really rate it because you can't pin it up. What am I going to compare it to? Freaking Lord of the Rings? No, it's like its own thing. Like in terms of stars for its own thing.
I think that's
Give it
usually
5
how I
stars.
rate things. It's like
Yeah.
like what did it set out to do and did it accomplish it well?
did
And I will
exactly
say
what it
did
set out to do.
exactly what I
Like exactly. It wasn't too
exceeded my
much and it wasn't
expectation.
too little. It was the
No.
perfect amount of
Of
whatever
door.
it is.
It's the perfect amount of.
I'm getting chills just thinking about this book right now. This changed me. My core temperature has changed.
I just want to point out it has made Steven realize things about himself is something
Now,
he can
again,
honestly say.
I can't stress this enough. I was inspecting houses today, listening. In the end of the book, it goes cray cray on praise, and I'm like, man, this. Why? Okay. I hope no one's in this house with me right now. I don't
like
know.
it. I mean, listen, you're not as like insanely into things as I am, so you don't have to deal with this. I have to deal with this every time I read a book where I'm like, something crazy happens, and I'm just like,
I don't read these kind of books though.
add it to my list of things I want. And I'm just like, oh.
I'm getting out. Yep. Can't even talk. I have forfeited my admittance.
What are you saying right now?
I don't know. I'm getting kicked out of heaven is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to
just throwing things.
You know, luckily you didn't decorate because that would have broken something had it been there. Once again, I love the fact, no matter where you are, it looks like no one lives there. It also looks like no one wants to live there. It's like I feel like you should be talking to yourself. There's no computer. There's no me. It's just you in the corner of this insane asylum with these gray walls.
My undecorated house alone, okay?
Talking to yourself. Oh.
Llisten.
You know what? First... I took a page right out of the Squamer playbook and I started downsizing my library and I got rid of like 100 books that I'll never read because I have hundreds of books and they're like business and self-help and I'll never read them because or maybe I have and I didn't like them. Anyway, I'm getting rid of a lot of books.
Proud of you. Well, way to be. I don't know. I mean, maybe you know what? Would it make you feel better if I like? Here,
hang a picture.
I'll put a little ramp and I'll put my bike behind me.
If you do that, I'm just gonna, I'll be drooling the whole time.
I mean, I think it would be a good background if I could get it inside, but it'd be a pain in the ass.
Oh, why did we think of this? A sentient bike.
That one makes too much sense. It's basically just Herbie fully loaded, but motorcycle.
Herbie fully loaded. Oh, the car?
Yeah, the Volkswagen.
Don't bring a children's movie into this, you weirdo.
That's the weird part of this?
A little bit. It's like Toy Story. Okay, calm down.
Although Toy Story did have some Buzz and a Woody in there. So
Toy Story 2, it had some sexual innuendo in there. With Barbie and stuff.
No, the motorcycle just makes too much sense, if I'm honest. It's already got the eyes. It could ride itself. Like, it would just...
You know what? You could write one. I could write stories. You should do it. You should test a sentient romance story.
I'll call up Vera and be like, "Excuse me, I need your expertise. I'm about to ride a motorcycle."
Oh, make it not a motorcycle. Make it a motorcycle helmet.
Okay.
I don't know how you're going to actually have fun with a helmet because it's just one big.
I mean,
what is that called? I don't know. Oval, circle.
That's a circle. It has to be an oval. No one's gonna get my SpongeBob reference. It's fine.
They just did because you said it. So
yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, some helmets have like a. Nope. I don't know how that would work. I don't. Maybe you put it on if you put it on a V twin bike, they vibrate quite a bit. So maybe if you set it on there and then put that on top and then turn the bike on,
like the sit on the washer kind of a thing.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. Women like Harleys for that reason. They vibrate that much, especially if you modify them. Like not to.
Is that what? Okay, you know how I hate motorcycles that are just absurdly loud. You know what I'm talking about?
No, they're not made to vibrate specifically.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Like you'll be outside eating at like a diner, and a motorcycle will drive by, and it's just the loudest thing ever. It's the same. It's the same feeling I get when I see a diesel truck that has it rigged to where all the smoke comes out the back. I'm like, oh god, I hate everyone in this close vicinity right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. So I don't mind loud sports bikes because I think they sound cool. I'm not a huge fan of loud Harleys, and
I hate it. I'm like, I'm eating. Okay, turn your volume down on your bike. I'm the old man standing out front. Get out of my yard, kids.
Turn it down.
That's what it makes me feel like. Is any woman like thought, oh, it's so loud. I can't wait to, maybe suck on him later. It's like no one's ever said that.
Not most, I'd say. I'd say some. I mean, I went and test rode a bike where they were like, this thing is crazy loud, and they turned it on. I was like, no, I don't want this. This is ridiculous.
You're going to wake up the world.
Yeah, I was like, I can feel it. Like, I should not feel how loud this is by standing next to it. Like, that's not a thing I want.
The older I
Especially
get,
because it was just idling. It wasn't like revving at all.
the older I
It's
get, the
so
more I
loud.
hate loud stuff. I mean, I like loud music, but like just loud, absurd, like just for no reason, loud noises. I want to inflict pain on like kittens. It's not really. Don't yell at me.
Man.
But it bothers me so much. It makes my spine tingle.
I
You know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
I mean, I like loud cars, but they have to be good loud cars.
Even that, I don't just turn it down. I am the old man. Turn it down. That's
Turn
what
it
it feels
down.
like.
Turn down your god thing.
Okay. Can I go on a quick rant since we're on
Okay,
this
go for it.
subject of loud things? Why do trucks always back up into parking spots?
Because you have a backup camera, not always a front camera. Also,
Why do you need a front camera? You're looking forward.
Have you ever driven a lifted truck?
Yeah.
It's hard to see over that front hood.
Okay. Even if they're not, every single truck is always backed in. Is it like a guy thing? Like,
I don't know. I back into most parking spaces.
it's you. Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Because it takes the same amount of effort to back in
Well,
than it does
I think a
to
lot of it is
back
getting
out.
out. Getting out is harder to see.
No.
And if you have a big pickup truck,
You're causing a problem for people because here's what happens: you go forward, and then you're like, "Oh, they're going to go for. Oh, they're backing up, asshole!" And then you got to back up. You know what I'm talking about?
I think you're too close to
causing
people in parking
problems.
lots.
Huh?
I think that just means you're too close to people in parking lots.
You're too close to people in parking lots.
I just give them enough space that at any point, if they want to back up, I'll be like, oh, they have enough room to do so.
Somebody out there is going to side with me and say
Also,
something.
the other thing I usually is most of the time they'll cut it to the left or right to back up, so you'll see it immediately, and then you'll be like, okay, that
That
person's
just annoys
backing.
me.
I don't agree. Also, Nikki's gonna fight you on this because she always backs in to a park space at all times.
Well, Nikki, that makes sense for Nikki because it's Nikki. But for other people,
She's gonna be
Nikki
like,
always does things that I wouldn't do. That's
yeah,
not true.
she. I don't know why. I just know that she does exclusively back into spaces.
You think
at
it's
all
because
times.
she's short, and maybe it's like
she has definitely told me why.
it's like
and I
a
can't
power
remember.
dominance
She's
thing.
gonna
Like,
watch
oh,
this and be
watch
like,
me back in, fellas. Is it,
You know what? With her like 2-foot arm, watch me back into this spot.
Yeah. I don't know. It just bothers me. I don't like loud sounds, and I don't like seeing backed up trucks. Okay. Call me
I don't know what
old
to tell you.
fashioned. Call
Have you
me
ever
old
driven-
fashioned.
You ever driven a truck?
I like door hinge romance books, and I don't like loud sounds, and I don't. Have I ever driven a lifted truck? Yeah. Also, have you ever seen the absurdly lifted trucks to where it's the point like, why is it? Why?
We have a few of those around here.
In your driveway? Do you own one?
I have a Prius. I think it's like the polar opposite of that, honestly. If we're going to take one end of the vehicle spectrum, I think that is literally the other end of it.
Maybe I'm just jealous. That's what it is.
Just be jealous. You know what? No, I wish I had a truck. I just don't have a reason to.
I miss having a truck. Actually, I miss having a Jeep. I love Jeeps. They
I
are
would
not.
rather
They're not. What's the word?
reliable.
They don't feel
safe.
good on the road.
No, they're terrible vehicles.
But
they look nice.
I love them so much.
I'd rather have a Bronco. They at least can do.
Those are cool. Yeah, that's a good point. Those are more expensive though, aren't they?
They're about the same price. It's just that Jeeps have older models. So, anywho, let's not get into cars. That is not our clientele's
No, it's not.
thing.
You know what it is?
Doors.
Doors, knobs. I want to say this. Thank you to everybody that subbed on YouTube. We are very close to 10K. Would love to get there by the end of the year. We're 150 subs away from YouTube, from 10K on YouTube. So subscribe if you have not. Also, we surpassed 6,000 downloads on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So thank you all for listening.
Woo.
Also, we have merch. Boom, right
Merch. I wore
here. If you're interested in supporting us, you can buy
I
our
don't have any
merch.
with me, but what's going on downstairs? I like the ping pong table has become a really good meme. It's like,
Yeah, I
what's
feel like
going
we're
on?
the only ones that care about it now. Though we're such old.
Some
news at
people,
this point.
was that in the group chat or did someone send that to me specifically? Where she was like in someone's basement and had a ping pong table and she was like, I just got a picture of a girl.
I think
She
that was
like-
just used. Because I don't
Oh,
remember
then I
that.
must have not put in the group chat, but I got a DM of a woman with like she was standing in front of a ping pong table like, what do they got? And then I think the caption was, what do they got going on downstairs or something like that? And I was like, nice.
Yeah. Also, we're starting a Patreon soon, so let us know in the comments, in whatever way you consume this podcast, of what you would like to see behind the scenes. behind
Or
the
shoot us an email or
paywall of
DM.
Patreon. We will be fully clothed, so don't get weird. I mean, Squamer might not be, but I will. I will be dressed up as a door.
That's
I'm gonna be
proud.
You know what? I'm gonna be a door for Halloween. I'm just gonna carry that book around too. Like, huh?
One
Huh?
person will get it at most.
Put the knob where it's like obvious, where it's what it is.
How I got kicked out of the bar on Halloween.
Halloween.
How I got kicked out of the church trunk retreat.
Trunk or treat. Oh man, it's not Halloween. It's a harvest festival. Okay, calm down. Anyway.
Okay, I think that's
that
it
it?
for today. I'll
Well,
read
I
us
think
out.
we've accomplished nothing once again, which makes me happy. So
Well, we talked about doors and forks and balloons and. Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank
Hopefully
you for
found
watching.
value in this.
Or you were having a rough day and we took your mind off it with our
Distracted
weird
you just enough
stuff.
to where
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this would do it, if I'm honest with you. So
this is the best way to just clear your mind. This is basically
Because-
meditation. Just emptying every thought from your head is listening to us.
it's because it's actually making you stupider. It's actually taking the thoughts. It's not emptying. It's not like you're not thinking about things. You're unable to think about things
Taking
from
the
now on.
thoughts like that chick took that door. Knob.
All right.
Now sing us out, Squamer.
We are done with this episode, and I want to sing you a song because we never met. And okay, yeah,
He going freaking elf.
yeah, that's the only way I know how to sing.
And I love you. I love you.
Love you. Anyways, thank you for watching the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to us, like us on all of the social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, not Snapchat, Threads.
You always say still not. It's never going to be Snapchat. Let it go, buddy.
It's never gonna be.
What if that was the romance, like a date with Snapchat, and then like the ghost pops out and it's like, ooh, oh yeah. All right, sorry, go on.
Anyways, thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the bell button to so you know when we post. We post every Tuesday when we try to. Subscribe below. Leave us a comment. Send us an email. Wait. We have Nikki stickies
We have Nikki stickies.
that we didn't fucking read because we got distracted. Okay, we're gonna do Nikki stickies. Hang on. Okay. What is the most questionable scene you've ever read? The freaking doorknob scene now. Without question. Do you have another one? I'm thinking it's the doorknob scene.
I'm crying. Ugh. Doorknob all the way.
What
Nick
is your
Jibs gets
guilty?
so emotional thinking about doors.
What is your guilty pleasure TV show or movie? One Punch Man for my guilty pleasure TV show, and that's an anime.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it's just dorky.
My guilty pleasure is every time I see a freaking stupid, what is it called? The slap. You know the slap, power slap? I hate that with a passion. But every time I see one of those videos, I have to watch it and hate it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
I hate it so much, but it's like, let me watch this for a second because I hate it so much. You ever have those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like hate watch. You're like I have to. Okay,
Yeah.
if you could be the MMC in a book for a day, what book and what chapter would it be?
I would be the door,
I was
man.
like, I
All
wanna
the
be the
chapters.
Door now, and
Yeah, I want to be the son
whatever
of Zeus.
whatever the chapter is where she puts the knob. In she puts
They
the
call me Dapper
knob.
Grass.
Okay, well, that was it. That was our.
That was it.
Thank you. Please subscribe and don't leave us. All right,
Don't
bye.
leave us. Wait.
Wait,
Until
wait.
next time. Smash.
Smash.